here we are at ResortsWorld. It is Monday afternoon. Kind of expecting the casino to be a little bit quieter, but a Databricks conference rolled in today. And I don't know how many people, but they've pretty much sort of taken over the casino, so you'll probably see a lot of them wandering around. But I'm going to start this tour today as if you were coming in off the Las Vegas Strip and entering the casino right off of there. So the first thing you see if you come in off the Strip is this used to be the old Stardust location. So the first thing you do is they kept that little sign in play and a little homage to the old casino that was here before them. Now when you first enter, you will enter in at what's known as the District. So this is their shopping center. And of course, you're greeted by this big, huge, massive globe. And there is no justification for how big this is. Now, to your immediate right when you walk in is Craig's Vegan Ice Creams. And then to your immediate left when you come in is the Fred Siegel. Now I'm going to start off going left, and then we're probably going to go up to the second floor. There's not much on the third floor, so I probably won't head up there. Then I'll come back down, and we will go through the rest of the casino. They also have this little small art piece right next to the globe. So to your immediate left as you come down, you can see you have a few of the little shops. You have the Misbehaved Beauty Bar, nice tailored suit shop. And then just down this way, on your left, is the Mulberry Street Pizzeria. This is where we got the big, huge New York pizza you can see in this video over here. And then off to the right, across from that, is Red Tail. So Red Tail is a bar slash little restaurant, but they've got all sorts of fun games. So they got a big, huge, giant beer pong. You can see arcade games sort of in the back and off to the sides. Normal little size beer pong. Got pool. And in this one, you can see off to the side there, they have karaoke rooms. So you can book those rooms and enjoy some karaoke. As you can see, a lot of Asian, Japanese sort of karaoke bars. You can just you, yourself, and sing your heart away. And of course, this is just before Super Bowl, so there's the hours of operation. As you can see, they're closed Monday through Wednesday. But then Thursday through Sunday, they are open. And then, I'm going to butcher this name, unfortunately. Albi and Ramza. This is liquor-infused ice cream. So, add a little interesting touch to your ice cream. This will be the place to do it. Continuing on, we have Fuhu. It's a the fine dining restaurants here. And it's so beautiful too, because you come in off these nice sakura trees, and unfortunately I can't see inside very well, but just the entrance itself looks very pretty. And then down here is the Zouk nightclub. You can see who's upcoming. We got Emo on February 9th, Zed February 10th, and Tiesto has his own residency here. He's here all the time, as well as Cascade. So, pretty big names in the DJ industry. I mean, Tiesto himself was world's #1. So, you got top-notch acts playing here at Zouk. And Saturday night when it was Cascade, I mean, the lineup was going down that way, past the Globe, and almost into the casino. And that's just to get up to here. I don't even know what the rest of the line would be like to get in. So this is the other entrance off the strip. And just outside of that, you would see there's a Fat Tuesdays outside. But we're going to take a chance and go up the escalator here and take a look at the second floor. And then here across the way is one of the 2 Starbucks in Resorts World. But this Starbucks being on the second floor, as you can see, there's not a single person in line. They are just all, you know, just people just chilling. So this Starbucks, especially in the morning, if you don't wanna wait in line or don't want a mobile order, this might be the one to pick, because it won't be as busy. Not as many people know about it. Here's this giant globe again as we come in. It does little videos every hour. If I do get a chance, I'll try and record some of those for everyone here. But when we were here at Wally's the other night, we were there right at the beginning of one video, we saw a second video, and then by the time the third hour had come by, just as we were leaving, it was already showing a repeat of the video. So I think there's definitely some opportunity for Resorts World there to get some more interesting content going up. But the design itself is pretty and huge. Definitely impactful when you come in. I didn't see this before, off hidden in a little corner, but my wife being a Raiders fan, I think she'll appreciate this little sign they've got going in here. No, it is kind of hidden away. But where we are right now, this escalator is called the Vegas Loop. Elon Musk actually built a tunnel from the convention center over to Resorts World here. So down in the basement underneath, it goes underneath the strip. Okay. Now I haven't been down there myself because it's been closed the entire time. If you wanted to scan a QR code, that'll let you know when they're actually open. But supposedly there's a bunch of Teslas down there, and you can actually get driven over to the conference center, or you could walk yourself. And it's supposedly really, really cheap, because of course it was built by Elon Musk, so he's just gonna show that off the way he is. And now we're back to that globe again, that little piece of art, and just on the opposite side of where we originally walked in. So I'm gonna continue off down this way. There we can see the tree from the ground level. And then off to the left, we have Wally's. Fine wines and gourmet foods. You can see the video of us in Wally's over here. And then off to here, we have the Gatsby's Cocktail Lounge, just off to the slight left, right at the end of the casino. And then this is where we'll have the Viva. This is actually the first restaurant we went to, but we were with a friend, so we didn't want to get too many videos of our food and disrupt the time we were having with her. Actually, our host. And off to the right, we will see 8, the cigar lounge that they have. All the various cigars and cigar clippers. Anything ranging from simple, cheap to huge. And then through those doors is the lounge and bar. Let me sneak around. This is Zazu, a little tapas restaurant, another one of their fine dining ones. And here is their eats, little drinks, and some snacks and sides. And is these little pieces here as they take me around the pillars and whatnot. But next to Zazu is the Bar Zazu, a little small bar adjacent to them. And here is their menu and the various drinks that they offer. And swinging around to the opposite side of Zazu, we have the Caviar Bar. So if you're into caviar, this is where you can come to get your little samples and tastes. And there's the prices. A little out of my range. And down this end of the district is where you're going to find a lot of the fine dining restaurants. You can see. So this is Brezza. They're sort of Italian restaurant. LasVegas called it the restaurant of the year, and Eater called it the best new restaurant. So, award-winning in itself. And now over here we have Carver Steak, the steakhouse of ResortsWorld. And I mean, obviously you guys can look up these menus yourself. And as it says, they have a vegan menu available on request. Now they're doing a little bit of construction here, but this is one of the, this would lead you off, just off of Las Vegas Boulevard, behind this big huge thing. But then this is one of the main entrances for the like how I said, Conrad. So this is where you drive up for the Conrad. You can come into the district right there, or say you're if you want to come in from this side, if you're coming in to see Carver Steak or any one of these fine dining restaurants, have your driver take you to the Conrad entrance. Because as we get over there, you'll see the main entrance that a lot of people end up stuck with is way over on the other side of the casino. So if you're coming here to do fine dining only, you're not actually staying at the resort, specifically tell them to take you to the Conrad or program it into your phone. Another little cute piece of art that I was looking at. They took a car, a little Volkswagen Beetle, and smashed it into a ball. That was interesting when I first saw it. But I'm actually going to pause the video for now. So we're back at Zazu, and right across from the Zazu, I mean, it's another cute little car, and it's actually a piano. But there's this little hallway. And it's going to take you down a little hallway where we have a set of elevators going up to the alley lounge on the 66th floor, one of these floors, and then this is also the Conrad Lobby. So as you can see, we have the elevator for the Conrad. Their concierge. They have a little bar themselves. A VIP check-in and their regular check-in. And then sneaking through this little door here, it does require a key to get in. Comes a little back access and hallway to the Crockford Lobby. The Crockford is their sort of premium VIP lobby, and so I need a little key to actually access it. I need to come in to the Crockford main entrance lobby, which is a nice little beautiful quiet lobby you can see. And every morning they'll have a couple of little breakfast samplings over on that bar, just some teas and coffees. Little offerings they have in Crockford. And through here, you can actually reach the high-limit gaming room that connects right to it. And then continuing on sort of this back hallway, where you can sneak down another quiet little back hallway. I would like to point out the artwork down these little hallways is pretty impressive. Quaint and quiet. But for anyone with a Crockford key, it does give you a little quick sort of through on the hotel. And I'm going to come out of these two doors. And now I'm going to be in the Hilton Lobby. So there's a little swipe for your key off to the left. Now we're in the Hilton Lobby. I'm going to go down this one little, I have this little statuette sculpture. cute little thing. You can see where they're actually planning sort of with that one sort of open excavation that they got. They plan underground road. But down this little hallway is the Crockford West elevator. And so this is our little sweet elevator that we've been going up and down. Little known secret.
Yes. Did you have a key for the Crockford? Yes.
But this little area is almost a little private door that a lot of entertainment celebrity guests can use, because you can sneak in very quickly from your car up to these Crockford West hotel rooms. But I'm going to pause it right here. The Hilton Lobby is kind of busy, so I don't want to film too many people, plus they're a little noisy. But you come up here past the Hilton elevator. You have another one of the stores. Some amazing little 3D artwork that they've gotten here. Come out into this little hallway. Some more little art, but an emergency exit right there. Come down into this hallway, and we have the poker room. Off to your left, some more things, more artwork. And we've actually crossed over the entire side of the casino to the opposite side. Well, once you come up here out of this, on the left we'll have Crossroads, the vegan-only restaurant. And then to the right of the Crossroads, we've got a hallway. And you'll notice one thing about Resorts World. Bathrooms everywhere. There is a bathroom every few hundred feet. That's a little homage picture of the Stardust logo that we saw at the beginning of the tour. But here's the main floor Starbucks. And now both Starbucks do allow for mobile ordering. But this one will be the box office Starbucks, because it's right next to the box office and the convenience store that they have, though it's currently closed at the moment. If you're going into the parking structure, this is where you'll come out. You'll be down here, which means if you're coming for a show, you can either park here yourself, or when we get over to the main entrance, you'll see that. So, down at the end of this hallway is their event center, which is where they do a lot of big, huge gatherings, if they're a New Year's Eve party or something or the like. And then, of course, the main theater. Luke Bryant was playing here the other night. And upcoming for all their resident artists, Katy Perry is taking the next residency. Then I believe it's Carrie Underwood will be here for a little bit. But they'll also have some random shows. I know David Blaine is coming out. And that is the main theater sort of area. A little video of David Blaine himself. And then we have the Doghouse. So the Doghouse is their sports book / restaurant. So in the back center there, way back here, is actual sports book area where they've got all the TVs going. You can place your bets and sit and watch all the games. Off to this side, they'll often have a screen going on games, but they might as well set it up as a stage. And then this is the Mouse House. So it's a sort of restaurant inside of a restaurant. So some of the things that you see on the Doghouse menu might come out of the Mouse House. You see our review of their food, you'll notice even though we ordered from our server, hers came from here and mine came from the main kitchen. But this is the Doghouse restaurant. And then coming back down this way is the main entrance. So when drivers drive up to ResortsWorld, this is the entrance they'll drop you off. If you want to get an Uber or a Lyft or pick up a taxi, this is the entrance you'll want to come out of to get picked up. And oftentimes drop off, if you don't specify, this is where you'll end up getting dropped off. And just off of that main entrance is the famous food Street Eats. You'll see some of the videos of us eating there. But before we actually get into the casino, as you notice, I came up through that route for the Hilton and the poker room, but we're going to walk down this way. But down this little route, come down this way. If you ever need to get security, they're just off of this little branch. And you'll see where we are in a moment. This is the Genting Palace restaurant, the signature restaurant of ResortsWorld, as this is owned by the Genting Group. And this is another little entrance. We saw one from the Crockford's main lobby, but this will also take you into the high limit room. Now they have a couple of little shops here. And of course, shops and restaurants are always going to be changing. So by the time you see this video, or by the time this video is old, these shops might not be here. Or this could be an update for you. But there you can see, back to the Hilton Lounge. And right across from that is the Genting Bar. This is a beautiful little, pretty, bar that you can see. And all the decor, I think, in this whole casino is absolutely brilliantly done. But I'm going to pause this for 1 second. So, starting again from the Conrad Lobby, I'm going to come out this way towards the casino. And on the right, we have the kitchen restaurant for all the breakfast and lunch options. And on the left, we have two restaurants for combined. Just recently added was Randy's Donuts out of New York and LA, I think. I'm going to quote that wrong, aren't I? And then we have Suns Out, Buns Out. These are a little bit more late night. Suns Out, Buns Out does more late night and early morning. And then the kitchen does lunches and dinners. And the Suns Out, Buns Out, little mascot's art as he rotates around to the cool looking egg on the front side. And his literal buns are out on the back side. If you continue down to the left, back this way, you can already see it, but there is Viva, which is the district, which is where we started our whole tour. Now, I actually missed it earlier when I was walking through, but over here on the left corner, just before the casino, is Kushinori, the Kushinori restaurant, the Japanese bistro and bar. I'm not actually allowed to walk through the casino gaming floor recording because I'm not allowed to show people actually gambling, and I respect that. But we're going to come around to the other side and we're going to walk down this side. A collection of wines that Wally's has. Up here is the Jalisco Underground. So it's a little bar that is actually right below Wally's. And then from this side is the other entrance for the famous food Street Eats. So from this side, you can see there is a whole bunch of different restaurants in this little place. So today, it says, yeah, sure, everything is open today at 11. And you can actually come in here. You can see there's a little map showing where they all are. But today, when I go to eat, when I was going to order, I only had 5 restaurants open, which is very, very disappointing. Because the other collection of restaurants actually opened today at 6 o'clock. So while we planned to come here for lunch, the places we wanted to eat at were not open. So I'm kind of disappointed that ResortsWorld doesn't clarify what places open at what time, what days, because over the weekend, of course, they were all open all day. Every single one of them open at 11. But I'm going to go through sort of each one by one to see, not only see where they are, but to kind of see some of their menus. Because each restaurant itself doesn't have a big, massive menu, but it allows them to offer a whole bunch of variety between everything. And this thing extends from me all the way down there. But we'll start here at the end. We have Harajuku Ramen. While it's coming through. There we go. We got some ramen. The 10 Sons braised beef noodle soup. And you can choose a topping. Kurukupa Yakitori, they're from the Aoki Brothers. Their little menu. And like I was saying earlier with, you know, some of the retail places, you never know what's going to change. Like what's available today might not be available 2 weeks from now. Might not be available in the last walkthrough. So here we have Jilang clay pot rice. Have the nori bar, and I apologize now if I don't get all of the menus. And then you have seating. They have a couple of huge screens here and there, and they actually have an entire outdoor little patio there. Then you have a stage over here, and you have all this seating. And then there's a little few extra seating sort of just off of each restaurant. Now, in the center we have sort of treats, sweets, and all sorts of little offerings. Various different countries. Kiosks that you can order from are all over the place. And essentially you're going to, what's going to happen is you're going to enter in, choose your meal, It'll ask you if you want to do a room charge or if you want to pay for it, because each little machine sort of has a debit card right to it. And you can charge your room. It'll ask you for the last name, your room number, and then confirm it. And then it's going to ask you for a mobile number. And it actually texts you out a receipt of everything you just ordered. And then it'll text you a little bit later when your order's ready and the order number it is. Just tell them that order number, and you'll pick up your food. So then we have up, starting this end, the street bird. And the offerings they have. Blood roast Texas barbecue. Followed by Sophia's Kitchen, a Filipino restaurant. You kind of come out of that little center area. Shack. And the Boo-Hoo Shack actually has a little restaurant to it. And it's actually going to perfect timing. Someone's about to go in. But behind that little door swings open into a speakeasy. Right now it's unfortunately, you can see, closed for a private event. So I can't even take you in there. Continue on, we have the dumplings that I got to try. Go on for a little bit of curry at the Springleaf Prada place. For a little bit of Indian. Another little restroom. And up next, we have the Burger Bar. And as simple as a place is, this was one really good burger that we got to try the other day. Next, we have the, I don't even know, I've seen things, Google Man, Goggle Man, but it's charcuterie and they're noodles. And then up next behind that is the famous pho, right next to Tong Ki, the Singapore chicken. That's where they actually normally hang the chicken, you can see it. But that's the end of that side. Brings us back to the entrance over by Doghouse. I'm going to sort of take you along the other side of the famous streets, on sort of the left going back, and we'll head into the sort of center bar area. We have a little small vendor shop. You get a few cute little souvenir trinkets. Some all sorts of different countries, cultures. And just opposite is Tire Sugar, the boba tea restaurant that we had a nice little video of, and boba tea is amazing and excellent. Now then, in here we have a craft bar. I don't know how well you can see it, but you can pick your own pour and pay for each and every one. Pour it yourself, make it yourself, and enjoy. And then through there, we have another center bar, slats right in between the casino and divides it in half. So right off the hallway that the Hilton comes out of, and in between the Conrad and the kitchen area, this is your high limit gaming room. And also, as you saw, there's a back entrance. There's a side entrance off the Hilton side. There's a back entrance off of the Crockford, or you can come in the main entrance, which is either off the Hilton, in between the Hilton and Conrad, and directly across from Famous Foods. And that is the entire ResortsWorld walkthrough. And there concludes my full walkthrough of the entire non-gaming area of ResortsWorld. One thing I want to note, this resort feels huge, but once you're sort of inside it, it does not feel anywhere near as large as some of the other casinos. I mean, Caesar's Palace is immense by comparison. So a lot of those other casinos are this, by comparison, even though this property looks massive, it's really not. The gaming area is pretty small, the shop area is pretty small. It's a pretty small casino and resort by comparison. So it's not too far. I mean, even though I walked for quite a while, this entire length of this video, I must have circled the casino like 3 or 4 times. So you can see, you know, from one end to the other, really only takes 5 to 10 minutes, which is a short distance when you're talking Las Vegas. I tried to show a lot of the shops and a lot of the restaurants because those are updating all the time. You know, the walkthrough that you may have looked at that was 3 months ago, half those places might not be here. So I try to focus on that, but thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. We really appreciate it. I like doing these videos for you guys, just showing off us and our adventures. So this has been Meet the Meekers, showing off ResortsWorld in Las Vegas.